Let's move to the association here with the final 10 minutes of our show, Erin, and talk the MVP market, which is rather interesting. All year long, it's been Steph and KD at the top of the MVP list. For good reason. Steph's been balling. He's set records. KD has been hooping. And those are two of the best teams in the NBA. Steph and the Warriors out west, Durant and the Nets in the East, and they have that narrative as well, Durant especially, that he's had to carry that load alongside James Harden, but without Kyrie Irving the entire season, and even Harden started the season slow. You see some of the other names that are within striking distance: Giannis, Jokic, the reigning MVP, LeBron, DeMar, and your guy Joel Embiid. Would you, if I asked you right now, take Steph and KD or the field for a bet at MVP as we are now into the 2022 calendar year?
Well, of course, I'd have to know the odds for that. But yes, I would. I mean, I think either one of these players is going to win it. We've been seeing that all season. That line continues to move down. You have KD number 1 in scoring. Steph's number 3. He's also Steph's also the number 1 scorer in terms of three-pointers made per game at a staggering 5.4%. Nobody's even coming close to him in terms of three-pointers made per game. And I just think, like you mentioned, you have, KD, the Brooklyn Nets, they're great out east, and you have, Steph Curry and the Golden State Warriors, who are definitely a fan favorite and obviously at this point a real contender in terms of winning it all. So for me, I would definitely take both of them combined versus the field for sure.
Okay, how about this question and this hypothetical? If you were to take the field, what player do you think would be the biggest threat within that field to KD or Curry for the MVP?
Well, one thing with futures markets is you could really throw darts here, and I actually love DeMar DeRozan. He's been heating up. He had 2 game-winning shots in the last 2 games, which is insane, but it hasn't just been that. I mean, the man has been moving up the board all season long. Again, taking a long shot in this position. He's averaging 27 points, 5 rebounds, 5 assists. He's actually ranked 15th right now in the league in rebounding, so he's not a Giannis, he's not a Jokic, he's not a Joel Embiid, and I understand that, but at the same time, he's been moving up a lot, and if you want to grab him at, I believe those odds are 30-1 right now, then I feel like it's a really good long shot to take.
I tell you what, his addition to that team has turned them into a legit playoff contender and a legit kind of Eastern Conference contender alongside Lonzo Ball as well, who's been good with Zach LaVine and their big man Nikola Vucevic. But DeMar DeRozan certainly playing at that MVP level. Aaron, would take the field. I would say, you know what, not enough value on Steph and KD combined. I'll take the field. I think there's a couple of reasons as to why Steph and KD could fall back to the pack. Most notably, and hopefully it doesn't happen, injury and or COVID concerns. And Kevin Durant now is going to be getting back Kyrie Irving. So now there's going to be the three-headed monster there. KD's numbers are likely going to take a pretty big hit. So I think of those two, Curry's the most likely, but he's also getting Klay Thompson back. Do his numbers drop off? I think both teams will keep on winning, but I'm wondering if the numbers are going to take a little bit of a back seat because of the players that are going to be reintroduced to their lineups. Bottom line is, if I'm looking in the field, Nikola Jokic at 14-1. He's playing better this season than he did last year. I know the Nuggets aren't winning a lot of games, but my God, have you seen who Jokic is taking the floor with? That, to me, makes him even more valuable. This team wouldn't even be close to 500 without Jokic. They may be the worst team in the NBA. He has the highest player efficiency rating in the NBA this season. If he ends with it, it'd be the highest ever. Higher than Giannis, MJ, LeBron, Wilt Chamberlain. That, to me, screams value for Nikola Jokic. It's a shame the Nuggets aren't winning as much because I think he's getting overlooked. But my God, he has been even better than he was last year when he won the MVP. That's why I throw a dart on him at 14-1.
Thanks for watching ESPN on YouTube. For live streaming sports and premium content, subscribe to ESPN+.